So I guess this will be like why you should listen to me, right? Background. I've been playing CS since 2013. I'm trying to remove clutter here. Why? Why take my word for it? Or why? Why listen? Okay. Welcome to my video. I think I will just be sharing. I'm just like making this up while I'm making it. But I think I'll be sharing an idea of how to practice aim. Because I find that very fun to practice on. I played CSGO 2013. I wanted to go pro 2017. I think. I failed 2020. I've come up with lots of ideas of improvement since then. I've mostly been focusing on individual performance. I've achieved like 3000 elo back in. I found the graph. Faceitanalyzer.com. The solid proof. It says down there. It says elo 3000. Yeah. So I have fought a lot of strong opponents, I guess you could say. Achieved nothing in Team CS. Bad teammates. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of struggles, I guess you could say. But through all those struggles, there's still like some really cool ideas that I've found and want to share. And if you like them, then use them. You know, I'm trying to make them as practical as possible, because that's how you use it. You know, that's how I used it. So I'll tell you the things I did, right? I'll turn off the volume first. Or turn it down. Okay. It's still a little bit loud. Okay, so now I can barely hear it. It's fine. It's good. This map. This is the one I'm on. It's a remake from a map I used in CSGO a very long time. The idea here is to challenge yourself to have none of the bots suicide. That should be the challenge. Because then you need to aim fast. And you need to hit fast. It's crazy important. If you miss, they have time to just swarm and just jump down. Right? So this is a very practical, cool way to get good reactions, I guess. Like to correct your reactions as well. And like when I started doing this, probably like 2019 or something, it's the one thing you'll feel is that it's this guy is taking too long to speak. This guy is taking too long to speak. What I wanted to say was... this guy is taking too long to speak. What I felt at the time was like two experiences. One of them was like because I adjusted so much to the 1.5 time speed, in like faster speed. Everything I started playing after that, it felt like slow motion. So like real matches felt like slow motion. And like the second thing was like I had like these crazy reactions where I would just flick every crazy shit and it would just hit, and it would surprise me because I didn't even expect that I had that in me as well. So yeah, it's basically upgrading your instincts, and you'll just hit more crazy shots that you're just like not entirely used to yourself. You'll just be asking yourself like, where the fuck did that come from? You know. But for it to be more effective, the training, which I'm doing now, for it to be the most effective, you have to focus as hard as possible to succeed, you know, to hit. Look, now many people are dying. Then I need to go faster. Right? Those missed. Sorry. He jumped down. I want to add another note. It's not like very important for the challenge that you kill all of them before they jump down. It's like not a failure if they suicide or whatever, like if a lot of people. The thing is, the more resistance you put up, right, the more you will improve. So it's not like a point in and of itself to get all of the bots. It's not a failure. It's like just put up as much resistance as you can for it not to happen, you know, and it will give you a result. Important. And now, should I just give like 3 ideas, I guess? I only have one more idea for like training. You go aim bots. Okay. When you're sure you're going to hit. Alright. So, what you want for this second idea, you want to shoot when you're 100% sure you're gonna hit. And of course, it's not challenging if you just stand still, right? And do this. What this is about, like on a deeper level, I guess, is kind of like the last map. It's about like deep focus, you know? You want to be sure. And how do you be sure, you know? So the challenge is to move. And be sure to hit. I want to reiterate and word it differently by saying like you want to be sure that the next bullet you shoot is gonna hit. So it will be a failure this time in this challenge if you miss, because that means you are wrong and it's like clear. Yeah, I don't know, if you're able to do it, you're a better player, so. Okay, I need to do it as well. Now I'm just like shooting and missing. This is more so about like, you know, you kind of like make yourself like a tempo for some reason, you know? You make yourself a tempo of like, when do I need to shoot, right? Suddenly a guy comes up on my screen and I just need to shoot, like based on reaction. This is more so to like disrupt your tempo. It doesn't have to be like in a rhythm, you know, when you shoot. This is to disrupt that rhythm of like, oh, I need to shoot at this timing. And kind of recreate it to be when you hit. Because again, this is training. This is not performing. And that's not good, right? You see I miss here. Then it just means I'm not on point, you know? I feel like the point of the practice should be to find your point. Because that's where you should strive to be. Because that's literally your best, you know? When you're on point. So you should try to get as used to that feeling as possible, you know? That's how you improve, like, or that's how you have the strongest fight that you are capable of, basically. So you should get as close to that as possible. And when more things come into play, it's with the like info and everything like this, it should be instinct, and you shouldn't think about these things when you're performing, like when you're playing. As it just happens, you know. You're in the heat of the moment, you don't. Yeah. But again, this is practice. This is your training. So here I need to focus even deeper, because I'm missing. Need to be one. So what I like to do, I'm on EU. What I like to finish with is just like deathmatch. I found death. You could see what I did, right? I hope you did. Just if yeah. Okay, now this feels different, this sensitivity. No. And I guess I guess I could give some depends what your struggles is with deathmatch, right? But an idea that worked for me with deathmatch is I don't know how well you can hear me. I can put even lower. I was saying depends. The fuck? Depends what your struggles is with deathmatch, right? But there's an idea that worked very well for me that like unlocked like a big part of whatever I was going through. I was like in like a state of a lot of self judgment, and I don't know if you're going through the same thing, where like every shot is like deeply analyzed, and you're annoyed when anything goes wrong, and you kind of like, for me it became like a hole. Ah, this is not good. But what unlocked me from my hole, at least, maybe this idea can work for you as well, is just observe. You don't have to perform, you don't have to do anything good. You don't have to hit your shots. That's my last idea. Just when you play deathmatch, after all your training, and you want to like see the results or whatever, let the results, let your instincts be as free as possible, you know? Just observe. Third idea, deathmatch. As you're playing, to see the results or whatever. Just observe. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna be using this for your games, right? Like, what else do you need to improve your aim and everything like this? It's supposed to make you better at the game, so you are gonna play the game, and when you play the game, you're not gonna be thinking about all these things that you did in practice. The challenge of like, be sure to hit the head, you know? Be sure to hit your next shot. You don't want to think when you're performing. So my last idea for this video is just observe. Don't make yourself do anything for the deathmatch. Just observe. Like, this is completely mindless behavior for me, I guess. I guess I'm looking for enemies, that's one thing, but as of aim and everything like that, it's just me not doing anything. I'm just observing. And those should be practical ideas that will improve your game. And I mean, if you have anything to say, like after all this, and like some struggles, some challenges, like I might have been going through the same exact thing, and I might have some ideas that can help you. So if you feel like it, you could just send me a message, like in the comment section or something like this. Try to explain your situation. And I can see if I can share some ideas on it. It can be about the gameplay and like teammates and like anything. Practice, burnout. Like I've experienced many things, and I want to share as many ideas as I can. So if there is anything, just like, I mean, if you don't like it being like public as well, like the comment section, you could just like send me a private message. I don't know. You'll find your way, right? So that's it. That's 3 ideas that will practically improve your game. That's my score if you wanted to see. Okay.